Hey guys, today I am checking out this photography turntable, which is going to help you with your photography, or at least I hope so. I want to make more engaging posts for you on YouTube and on my social media channels. I'm going to check it out, tell you about it right after this. Alright, so what you're looking at here is not a giant dinner plate that I'm going to go feast on. This is actually called a turntable, and it's used for photography and for like store retail displays, you know, so things can spin. So we'll just take this drone here, we'll set it up. You may have seen this on my Instagram account. And what you do is you just fire it up and it'll just start to spin. Now, when I fired it up first, my first impression was, boy, this thing really doesn't spin very quickly, because I had hoped to use it for photography and then just, you know, for my drones and different things and things that I also sell on eBay from time to time. I had hoped to get a little bit faster spin out of it and also maybe some customizable speeds. This just has one switch on the back that sort of just, that's the only speed you get. But the nice thing that I saw is this thing can rotate up to 110 pounds, which I'm going to test out for you in just a little bit, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. I'm going to enlist the deal daughter for a little help. But if you can see, this thing takes quite some time. I've been talking for about 30 seconds now since I turned it on, and we only have 50% of a revolution here, so it takes over a minute to make one revolution. Now, with good quality photo editing software, it doesn't matter how fast or slow that this thing turns, you can speed it up. But you're removing so many frames from it to make it, you know, kind of look smooth. It looks a little choppy because the frame rate has to be reduced and compressed so far. It doesn't look quite as great as you would hope, and I'm just using an app on a tablet, so I don't have fancy high-powered software to edit my videos. So this is actually not working well for the purpose that I intended it for, but I can see it working awesome for like a bake shop. You know, put the cake on and just let it spin, or you know, if this was in a hobby shop and they wanted to feature, say, this drone, or maybe like their fanciest drone, or like an up-and-coming thing, it'd be great for that. My daughter does dance. I had kind of hoped to, because we can take her photos, kind of spin it around in her dance costume to kind of send out and have some fun with that, but this is just going to be way too slow, and for her to stand still for that long, it's going to be impossible. So I think there's limited use for this. It is very solidly built. It's I'm going to say between 5 and 10 pounds, probably 8 or 9 pounds, I would guess. And it's really solid built, and it is, I think they said 17 inches across, just a little under 20. And it's, you know, good quality product, but it's not getting the job done for what I had hoped it would be for. So what I'll do is I'll go grab the deal daughter. I'll be right back. We'll test it out to see if she can stand on this thing and see how it goes when she rotates with it. Alright, so I found a willing helper for us, the deal daughter here. Now, this thing has 110 pound capacity. Clearly I'm way over that, so we're not going to try that. So we have something a little lighter here to try out, and we're going to have her step right on it. Go ahead. We'll get right in the middle, like nice and even. Well, you can spread your feet out. And then we're just going to turn it on and see how it goes. Oh, you're not turning very quickly, are you? But it doesn't sound like it's laboring at all. It's turning nice and smoothly. What do you think? I thought it'd be like, you know, Bobby Roode on wrestling. I thought it'd spin a little quicker than that, but not so much. Anyway, like I said, this thing would be great for display cases and you know, really slow motion photography, things like that. Maybe if you're going to take like 10 360 stills.
Does it have a speed thing?
Nope, it doesn't have a speed. I hoped it had a speed. It doesn't have a speed adjustment. And I guess that's why the ones with the speed adjustments are about $250 or more. So I think this has limited use for what I had hoped it was for, so I think I'm going to return it. But I thought before I did that, I would let you know about it. Because if you're, a bake shop or even a pizzeria, you wanted to spin the pie in the display case, jewelry shop I can see this being good for. But not so much for photography unless you have a really specific use for it. So, cool product, just not the product for us, and didn't really work. But
I think it took me a whole 2 minutes.
Yeah, it takes quite a while. Anything to say before we close it out?
This was not a good item.
No.
But make sure you comment down below, subscribe, and make sure you stay peaced.
Stay peace, she says, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.